In these weekly videos, I am going to be bringing you gem-packed full information, all the lessons and all the strategies that I have learned in business over the last 15 to 20 years. You are listening to the #1 highest paid mindset and business growth coach in UK as of today. Bring me one person to dispute this. Let's go. Okay, so greet like a boss, right? I always say this to people. Your first 2 minutes when you meet someone, it is huge, right? It has a big impact on how you're coming across and how they're coming across, right? Because we all judge each other. That's just normal, right? People say, oh, no, I don't judge people. Yeah, you do. Stop lying, okay? Because when I meet someone, I judge them. When you're listening to me, you're judging me right now, right? That is normal, okay? So don't worry about it. All I'm saying is that when you meet someone for the first time as a business owner, you have to greet them like a boss. So, for example, when I meet someone, it's, hey, what's happening? How you doing? Right? Or it's something really, really strong handshake. I always make sure that if I've got a hoodie on, it's clean. I always make sure that I'm well groomed. And you know, it's a difference if you're looking a bit rough, like if you've not had a shave, and there's a difference between looking rough and looking really, really scruffy. Now, what's really, really scruffy? Scruffy is when, you know, you've not cleaned your nose, or you've got saliva coming out of your mouth, or you just smell, or you've got like wet armpits under your shirt or something, or you just like a fat piece of mess, or you've just had a quick lunch somewhere and you've just turned up at the meeting thinking that, you know, I'll quickly get into the meeting. But in reality, you've got cheese hanging out of your lips. So these are all things. The reason I'm telling you all this is because you shouldn't be doing this. You should be very well prepared when you go into a meeting how you're going to come across. Because ultimately, when people meet me for the first time, for example, and if I see certain things, it will just totally put me off. Because I will be like, well, this person can't even manage themselves, right? They clearly haven't got time management. I don't really want to do business with this person. And that's just the way I do things. And I know so many fellow elite business owners, when they're sat down on board meetings and when they're sitting down on big deals, it's the little things they look for which will just totally put them off. If someone's coming across really, really stressed and really, really who can't manage his time, who doesn't know what's going on, people don't want to meet you, right? People don't want to do business with you. So it's really, really important that the first impressions matter hugely. So when you meet someone for the first time, and I'm going to say this, the reason I'm going to write this down is so it sticks to you. Greet like a boss, right? And know this. Make sure you're smelling nice. Make sure rough is fine, but scruffy is just not on. Right? Don't look scruffy. Make sure if it's rough, you've not had a haircut for 2 weeks, that's not too bad. But just don't look scruffy, right? Make sure everything is clean. Make sure you are smelling nice, right? Make sure you give them a good, when you shake someone's hand, you look them in the eye like they feel your presence, right? It's all about making sure you've got high energy. I always say this, every time I go into a big meeting, right? Often like once every 2 weeks, I will go into a big meeting. An hour before, I'll make sure I'm hydrated and I'll make sure I've ate something good. Why? Because I'm going in there with my full energy. I'm not going to go in there and be like, oh, I'm really, really stressed and this has happened and that's happened. No, you know, and this is another thing what really, really pisses me off when people say, how's your day been? Listen, when you're at the top level, people don't say, how's your day been? Because they already know what time it is. They already know that it's 1 p.m. He's already been through 15 car accidents since morning. And car accidents, I mean problems. So you don't say, how's your day been? Hey, what's happening? How you doing? Right? These are just some of the things that you can say. Like another thing, when I'm leaving someone, you want to leave them with some sort of an impression, right? And I always say this to people, right? I'll say, keep climbing, right? Because I'm leaving them with something what normal people, what everyone doesn't say. So keep climbing, right? That's a really, really good one. Another one is a really, really good one is keep shining in the momentum of your magnificence, right? When you say stuff like that, people are going to remember that because 99.9% of the people do not say that. So it's really, really important. I'm going to mention this. The reason I say this is because I've been in several meetings, like hundreds over the years, and I always see when I'm sat with salesmen or salespeople, or I'm sat with so many people, they just come in like a fat piece of mess with a t-shirt on, and you can just tell they smell, they haven't got themselves under control. So just my message here is really, really simple. Greet people like a boss. Make sure you are groomed. Make sure you've not got hair coming out of your nose and coming out of your ears. Make sure that you are well groomed, you are looked after, you are clean, and that way you will win business. And even if you don't win business in that moment, they will remember you as someone who was super sharp, super energetic, and super clean. So that's my message for someone who wants to basically come across really, really good, and people judge you for good stuff rather than bad stuff. I hope this video was helpful. Till next time, I'll see you again. Please make sure you like and subscribe and share this video with one person. And if you would like to work with me, check out my website, ibbyaslam.co.uk.